Game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo. Drill. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks, showing out. Clark.
And that was just the start. There was absolutely nothing the Washington Mystics could do to stop her that night. Caitlin Clark put on a show, delivering a historic performance with 7 threes and 30 points, breaking WNBA records yet again.
Be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark, how did the...
Starting off in Capital One Arena, Caitlin Clark didn't get things going from beyond the arc right away. She attacked the rim to get things going.
Clark trying to get by. The Mystics defense gets right to the cup.
She instantly punished the high guard with a quick drive, finishing with finesse. And not much later, she showcased her playmaking.
Boston gets the slip.
First, it was the pass to Boston. Then, in transition, she found Mitchell on the run.
Quickly up the floor is Mitchell. Beautiful find from Clark as Mitchell lays it up and in.
She was averaging 6 assists for a reason, orchestrating the Fever's offense like a maestro. The Mystics quickly realized they couldn't afford to give her any space and tightened up their defense, trying to disrupt her rhythm. But Caitlin wasn't phased. She adjusted.
Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it.
She found her moment and nailed her first 3 of the night, silencing the crowd. Even still in the first quarter, Caitlin was already looking to crush her season average. She dished out 2 more dimes, sending herself to 4 assists, setting the tone for the night.
The kick, Smith will call her number and knock it down.
Even with this impressive burst of playmaking, let's not forget the title of the video. It's all about the threes. And in the second quarter, Caitlin wasted no time reminding everyone why.
Pulls off that screen, knocks it down, even with her body fading.
So, as the Mystics watched Caitlin start to catch fire, they adjusted their strategy, fouling her to defuse the flame. It kind of worked for the quarter, holding her to just 5 points.
Foul on Samuelson.
However, the third quarter started off slow for Caitlin. She kicked things off with a quick dime.
For the Mystics on the offensive end, now into double figures with 12.
But shortly after, the Mystics' defense turned up the pressure, and Caitlin found herself getting the foul called against her.
We broke the news to her that she was going to be invited here to DC to play.
And an offensive foul called.
Contact plays were proving difficult with the whistle blowing against her, so Caitlin made the smart adjustment. She stepped back and took it beyond the arc.
Clark, pull up three, that one.
And the dominoes started to fall. Later in the quarter, she shook off herself wide open on the perimeter and let it fly, splashing yet another 3.
Clark, an absolute beautiful shot.
With seconds left on the clock, Caitlin surprised her defender with a slick step back, creating just enough space to launch her third 3 of the quarter.
Back-to-back triples for Caitlin Clark.
She was putting on a shooting clinic, and it was clear the Mystics had no answers, and it almost became 4 threes in the quarter, but the moment was snatched away by yet another whistle.
A whistle and a foul. And one more for good measure.
But it didn't really matter. There was still a quarter left, and Caitlin was already sitting on 5 threes in total, with the focus on to the real prize, securing the win. And for her, luckily, her teammates had her back.
See at Capital One Arena for this matchup.
Samuelson at the buzzer.
It was raining threes, and Caitlin wasn't letting up, continuing the streak and letting it fly. Splash.
They're seeing her.
Clark, how did the...
Triple in a row. The crowd was on its feet, the Mystics were scrambling, and Caitlin was locked in, proving why she's one of the deadliest shooters in the game. And it didn't take long for her to add another to her collection.
Isolation here for Mitchell.
Clark, another one.
That made it official. 7 threes on the night, tying Crystal Robinson for the WNBA's rookie record for the most threes in a game. But with 7 minutes left on the clock, you're probably wondering why Caitlin didn't just keep firing from beyond the arc. Well, the Mystics had clearly learned their lesson. They were locking her down on the perimeter, and when that wasn't enough, resorting to fouling her. Because let's be honest, 2 free throws are a lot easier to stomach than another 3-pointer raining down on them. With 5 points added from the line, Caitlin wrapped up the night with a 30-point bomb, tying her career high and delivering yet another unforgettable performance. This game wasn't just about the numbers. It was a statement, a reminder of why she's one of the most electrifying players in the WNBA.
Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down even with her body. Clark, pull up three, that one. tickled up.
Showing out.
Clark.
Do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark.
Stay loose.
Back-to-back triples. 3 minutes. Clark. A whistle and a foul.
After last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark.
Isolation here for Mitchell.
Clark. Another one.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to catch more of Caitlin's incredible past and future performances. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can now buy me a coffee. It really helps me keep bringing you great content. See you in the next one.